Welcome to Kemi Talks. I'm Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, Nigerian journalist, pharmacist, and PR specialist. Today's Thursday, the 28th of September, 2023. Let's talk about Reno Omokri and his interview with Naira Marley. Well, a lot of you have started accusing Reno of being a PR person, that he was paid and all that nonsense. The first thing in Nigeria, Reno was cursing himself and telling God to judge whoever thinks he's being paid or anything. That's not even necessary. Okay, I'm used to that. Okay, till today, I crowdfund all my work. If I need money to do my work, I do crowdfund it. I don't have a salary as a journalist. No one's ever hired me in Nigeria because my work is controversial. They cannot report a lot of the things I report on national TV. These journalism media outlets are owned by businessmen and politicians. So you can understand why nobody has hired me. I'm not the only independent journalist out there. There are many. Some of them are sponsored underneath by politicians. I wouldn't do that. I've got a lot of sponsors that have come to me. Oh, I'll give you $50 million to run your outlet if you write favorable stories about us. I don't do that. So if I don't have enough money to do something, and I'm not getting that money from the traffic I generate on my social platforms, which is my basic monetization income, I'll crowdfund what I need extra for. I don't steal. Okay, I don't do hookups. I don't do Yahoo. I don't do anything illegal for money. So it's very important you know this. Until people know that concept, okay, of not being bribed, Nigerians will never get the real news. And that's why so much news is underreported, suppressed, okay, and they don't get the facts. Let's go back to Reno's interview with Naira. There's a lot of critical things that came out of that interview. Reno did a good job. For that interview, I'm giving him a 10 out of a 10. I don't give anybody 10. I give them 9.8 if I have to. But that's a perfect interview. He did a better job than most of the people in the mainstream media. The mainstream media are puppies, okay? Dummies, puppets. They are programmed to do what they tell them to do. A lot of them are my friends. We have a journalism group on WhatsApp. We discuss things. Okay, I'm one of the leaders in the group. And a lot of mainstream journalists, okay, call me because they want to know the real news, okay? Many people are restless right now. Naira Marley's former artist, Mohbad's wife and family, not Mohbad's family, the wife's family, they're very restless. They've been sending messages to me, sending people to me, all these different things. Oh, take down those DNA posts, blah, blah, blah. I'm a journalist. I know my mission. I cannot be intimidated. Okay, the pen is mightier than the sword. So they employ these celebrities like Yabo Jotontodike and all these girls that form the syndicate called Gist Lover. Gist Lover is a different story. We'll get to that on another day because Gist Lover has done a lot of damage to many things. My king, Oba Alafi Adeyemi, that died, was defamed so much, and his his wives, his queens, on that blog. My address, phone number, and everything was posted on that blog. Many things have happened, and you guys agree with me about that on Gist Lover. And to know that Yabo and Tonto are running Gist Lover, we're going to do a whole story on that. I did a video last night, but another story is coming. Once again, back to Reno. So, one of the questions that fascinated me in that interview with Naira Marley is like when he said he has no hand in Mohbad's death and he left the country in August. Now, if you left the country in August, how is this supposed to have a hand in Mohbad's death? Did you see all the bullying videos? Why nobody used those videos? Even the television stations couldn't use it. They're not authenticated. Nobody knows the date and time of when these things happen. The people that posted those videos, the Latin, Bellish, Murder, all of them, they never posted it when it was happening. They posted it when he was dead. Those are not friends. I've said that. Secondly, it's very, very important for you guys to understand the way journalism works, okay? You cannot just accuse somebody of murder or attempted murder or they sent assassins to someone when they're not even way, around there and they're way away. Okay, there's nothing can pinpoint Naira to that crime, if indeed it was a crime. Naira Marley now started releasing videos. The video he released, another fascinating one. The points I picked off that video is exactly what I told you when Mohbad was announced dead. This young man, I spoke to him on his hospital bed 5th of October 2022, and he told me he had used Molly, Tramadol, and other things for solace. Anytime he has a problem with depression and anxiety, he goes into solace. What is causing your depression and anxiety? He's trying to get his royalties from Malian music, and then some people just show up and beat him. Who sent them? Were they Naira Marley fans or Naira Marley sent them? You can't assume Okay, I always pinpoint Rebecca Schaeffer's murder in America, the Hollywood actress. Even though she had her own problems with her boyfriend and all that stuff, at the end of the day, who killed her? It was a fan. A fan that loved the other person. Showed up at the door, opened the door, boom, shot her in the head. You can read all these things on Wikipedia. So you can't really say Naira Marley did this or that. At the end of the day, let's look at Naira Marley himself. He said something about when he was talking to Mobile with his iPhone and they were chatting. It was talking about, yeah, you accused me that if anything happens to you, blame Naira Marley and Marley on music. Why did you say that? Remember that from February 2022? I told you that he was having psychosis. Now I've been vindicated. Okay, Naira Marley was seen asking him on that. That means Emma Binu means I'm sorry I said that. He was not in his senses. At the end of the day, what am I ranting for this morning, guys? It's all about drugs. The minute you start using drugs of abuse, illicit drugs, that's what happens to your life. It changes everything. You can get mad as you want, I don't care. Okay? Naira Marley decided that he was not doing drugs anymore, that he wants to join the war on drugs, and he walks into the NDLA without any notice, and they let him do a PSA, and the rest is history. He left Nigeria in August 2022. All right, that's what he said. All right, and he has not been into Nigeria until the NDLE visit, which would be, when was that? That was August of 2023. I think in that interview, maybe it's my ears, I think in that interview, Naira Marley meant he left Nigeria August 2023 because that was when I saw him on the NDLA thing. I think it was August or September. I can go look for it. But he must have come back and then went to the NDLA thing and left. But either way, I can clarify that later. But the point I'm stressing right here is that they had a conversation over the fact that he was suicidal. Did Mobad commit suicide? That's another angle to look at. I wouldn't be the one to look at that angle. It would be the people doing the autopsy and the people doing the criminal investigation, if there's in fact one. As for that Sanusi boy that was seen everywhere, okay, he said his name is Ademola and not Sanusi, and his name is Ade West on Instagram. I'm really glad it came out because I announced to you that they flew him back to Dubai or UK or somewhere, all right? Why am I happy? Because I ratted him out, and that's what I do. My nickname in Canada was Snitch Lady. I posted his Instagram, very dark black man, pinpointed his presence in the car, at the dealership, and at the house of Mubad's mom next to Yabo just signing. And then I took all three and I ratted him out by posting his Instagram. Someone else gave me that and all those pictures. If he had anything to do with Mubad's there, he should come forward. And he did. He said, we've gone to the police. He's talking to Gist Lover. Imagine, Yabo and co, in the Alter Ego blog. And he said he's gone to the police, he's given his statement, and I'm not in Dubai, and he points the camera around to see whether it looks like Dubai in the background. That doesn't prove anything. Most importantly, he's out, and we know who he is. Because if he, in fact, was here all the time and he went to the police and he didn't talk, he wasn't talking. I ratted him out. So if you have any information that can help police, give it to police. Don't send me any information about Mobad case, please. Don't. I don't need any news tips. I'm an investigative journalist. I'll find it out myself. That's how you all carried me to prison with Yabo just nonsense. So that's it for today. My TikTok video. Love you all. Bye.